Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And tonight I want to come to y'all, talk about another subject, and I'm actually going to talk about the heroin crisis and why Black Americans should really not care nothing about it. And part of the reason why I'm going to say that, African Americans, should not worry about the heroin epidemic, because when you take a look through history, now, when it came down to when like heroin and crack cocaine came into the African American, even the Latino communities and all that, they was looking at this thing as nothing but a criminal issue, and they were giving out people harsher sentences and all that, and they waged the war on drugs. And if you ask me, a lot of those murders were not done in the city. They were not black on black crime. A lot of them were done by police. So when I take a look at this heroin epidemic and all that, it's like all of a sudden now you want to change the bias because it's happening to young white adults that are under 50. And don't y'all know that heroin is the leading cause of death in America right about now? They said for most Americans under 50. Now check this out. When I checked out the article, they said Americans under 50. Now look at the term Americans. You feel me? If you look at the article, it has a white woman on the front, and at the same time it said Americans. So you already know there's nothing but a code word for white people. And at the same time, I'm talking about 91% of all new heroin users are white, and for the most part, they are dying out in record numbers that they never seen before. The numbers are staggering. I'm talking about they all of a sudden now they want to call it a public health crisis. And if you ask me, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. And if you ask me, I'm part of the I Feel Nothing crew. I feel nothing, and if you ask me, this is nothing but their karma. See, what goes around comes around, and if you ask me, when it come down to this heroin epidemic and also dealing with the opiates, now you motherfuckers want to be going out there suing the pharmaceutical companies. No, you better stop looking at the pharmaceutical companies. Y'all better take a look in the motherfucking mirror, because at the same time, the United States government brought all that goddamn crack cocaine up in here, and when it came down to us, y'all were telling us that we got to pull ourselves by our bootstraps and just say no. So guess what, America? Here's my message to you. Look in the fucking mirror and just say no, because guess what? I feel nothing. This is your karma, and see what happens. And see what happens when you do something wrong to people, especially when you're doing this to God's chosen people. Everything on the planet goes like this. So now all of a sudden you can't even keep up. Mind you, you're already dying out from alcohol abuse, chronic disease, liver disease. Who else? You already dying out, through miscegenation and all that. You can't keep up with the natural birth rate, and you got the heroin epidemic, which is nothing but a plague that is wiping y'all out and decimating y'all at record numbers. And if I'm talking about down in West Virginia, it is so fucking bad. They're running out of money to bury people. I'm talking about in Pennsylvania, in New Jersey, in New York State, in Vermont, New Hampshire, Ohio, places like that. See, all of a sudden now you want to be caring for the victims, and now you want to call them innocent victims. And if you ask me, I really don't care. I hope the thing kills you off much more quicker. I don't give a fuck if you're going to report this daggone video, troll me, or whatever the case may be. This is your karma. See what happens when you be doing things wrong to people and you don't even care. And when it came down to our community, you turned the blind eye to it. In the movie Boys in the Hood, if you look at the scene with Lawrence Fishburne and Morris Chestnut and Cuba Gooding Jr., when they were talking about gentrification, and all of a sudden he was saying that drugs wasn't a problem when it was our community, but it became a problem when it started to show up in Iowa, in Wall Street. And if you look at the movie The Godfather, they said we're going to put the drugs into the darker communities. They animals, let them lose their souls. So all of a sudden now it's affecting you. Now it's coming back to bite you. Now you want to call it a public health crisis. Now you want people to have sympathy and feel sorry. If you ask me, I do not feel sorry. I hope the thing kills you off even quicker, because y'all have been nothing but a violent and evil ass people. And that's exactly why I say African Americans and whatever the everybody that's of African descent, even Latino descent, who's actually felt some sort of loss behind this, because I'm not talking about y'all going to take these drugs and put them in our communities, and at the same time bring drugs in. Now I'm gonna say this. Now, I don't like the fact that we played the role in our own oppression when it came down to it, but at the same time, y'all still created it, and all of a sudden now, it is fucking backfired on y'all. So now you want to be scrambling for an answer. Now you want to try to find some sort of way to come up with health clinics, but you wasn't doing this, that, and the third. And see, now it's affecting your parents, and now it's affecting your children in particular. See, the sins of the mothers and the fathers have come back to bite the children. And if you ask me, I do not feel sorry for you at all. And the rest of us, those of us of melanoid complexion, we should not feel sorry for the asses too. I feel nothing, and this is your karma. So, you know, when the, you know what I mean? So I just had to put together this video, you know what I'm saying, about the heroin epidemic. You know, I wanted to share my thoughts. And keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. And I appreciate the love. And this is B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.